TV begins now.
Are you ready?
Ladies and gentlemen, strap yourselves in for the wildest thrill ride of your life. So grab a snack and sit back because we're about to throw it down.
We've got the best three-wide action door-to-door racing on the turn number 4 you'll find on iRacing, right here live on the Full Velocity Racing Network.
We are about to crown tonight's champion, and it's time to let her dig.
We're restacked and repacked up for turn number 4. Who's it gonna be?
And your source for esports racing is live. Good evening, everybody, and welcome into the Full Velocity Racing Network. Live tonight inside the Lanier National Speedway in Bradenton, Georgia. It is a great night for a special event this Sunday night. SRI Performance putting on a great event, $100 gift certificate to the winner. Here live this evening. It comes to you live via Facebook Live, YouTube, and Twitch TV. Good evening, everybody. Phil Lacasse is here. Jack Chewin's on the controls. The Phil and Jack Attack coming out you live on a Sunday night. And great to have you aboard. And thank you to Patrick Green and the gang over here at SRI Performance. They say they are the advanced auto parts of the real racing world. Check them out today on Facebook. SRI Performance. Also got to thank you to Draco Springs as well as you need a spring for any type of race car at all, regardless of what discipline, where you come from. They can make it custom fit for you. Check them out at Draco Springs today. So we appreciate them coming aboard. We're going to have a great night of racing. But before we get doing here at Lanier, let's take this thing and throw a trackside, pay honor to the greatest nation in the world, the United States of America, with the playing of our national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
got to thank Dirty Grass Soul, the playing of our national anthem, Charlie Milner over at Milner Media and Design for putting that great rendition of the anthem together for us as we get ready to lock and load inside the Lanier National Speedway on your source for esports racing and full velocity racing network. We got super late models at Lanier, SRI Performance, $100 to the winner. Let's take you through our 3D Racing starting lineup and on the pole this evening with car number 98. Hendrick Honda Hickory, SRI Performance, Stock Car Steel, Dirt Defender, BSP Manufacturing, Dirt Wrap, number 98 will be Matthew Emmerling, and alongside with car number 23 will be Corey Gordon. In row number 2 with car number 13, that'll be Christopher Ferguson with number 49 alongside of Jonathan Davenport. In row number 3 with car number 53 is Kyle Armstrong with Brett Suggs alongside in car number 33. The number 1 car will start in the 7th starting position. That'll be Aaron Molyneux, and alongside with number 69, it'll be Joshua Flynn. And going shotgun on the field with car number 21, Greg Molyneux with the number 21 car scheduled to roll out there 9. So the call is for 9. I'm thinking I'm counting. What am I getting? 8? 7. 7 drivers out there. The 9. We will take the top 4 into the main event. And we will race around for 8 laps around in our heat races. We will play some LCQ after the B main. We'll talk about all that's going on there. We get a great event for 50 laps around Lanier this evening as we grid it up on the front straightaway, taking a look through the field here. This lineup, say Matthew Emmerling on the pole with Corey Gordon. In the second row is I got to thank the Patrick Green for giving me all this great little spreadsheet of information. I'm trying to get on down through it. It's not number correlated. Didn't have the time to get that done, but want to say third place starter in this one going to be the 13 car of Christopher Ferguson, Jonathan Davenport alongside with car number 49. As I was looking up and down the list and seeing if I have any names here that I can give you some more information on. And I believe we got Greg and Eric Molyneux out there, a 21 car SRI, Stock Car Steel, Busch Light sponsor number 21 car. That is Greg Molyneux. So he is in that back side of the field. As we are getting ready to grid it up here, as we get cars as lighting up the tires, there's some different covers here to the field that aren't on my sheet. So I was trying to give you the best I can, represent some sponsors out there. We'll do the best we can all evening long. The Full Velocity Racing Network. Phil and Jack in the house here tonight. Hope you are all out there doing well. Great to see you all. Hope everybody is feeling well, doing great. We're in weird times right now, and iRacing is taking center stage, and iRacingIFlag.com. Green flag goes up in the air. Matthew Emmerling going to be the first to lead him off of turn number 1 and 2. We get Corey Gordon to the outside in that number 23 car. And Corey, a guy who picked up some big wins here recently on the network and all over the dirt atmosphere with the 23 car. He rockets his way out to the race lead. He's already off the exit of turn number 2. Back for the second spot. Now we got Chris Ferguson in the second spot with car number 13. He slides on the low side. Jonathan Davenport there as well, and also the 33 car of Brett Suggs. Put Brett up into the 4th spot in the number 33. The Custom Mat Company, Speed Energy, A&A Landscape Supplies, Beaver Ball Bonds. Brett Suggs Racing Marketing, number 33. Brett Suggs riding in that 3rd spot as we are down into turn number 3 and 4. Corey Gordon using the outside lane with car number 23 in that race for the 2nd spot. Give that out of the Suggs. Number 33 is Brett up to 2nd. Ferguson going to drop back to 3rd. Davenport the 49. That is our top 4 as we head down to turn number 1 and 2. We are rocketing on along and already halfway home here in heat race number 1 is they're going to play with my timing and scoring screen for a second as I lost on my lap count. 4 laps complete, now working on lap 5 complete, and now off of turn number 2, the race leader is Flash Gordon, Corey Gordon, with car number 23 and beginning to drive himself away. They're half a second at the line or better. Now that a 410's 33 car of Brett Suggs, he is beginning to chase down the race leader, Corey Gordon, as we head over to turn number 3 and 4. 23 car kind of in the middle lane. 33 car going to hug it way down to the low side off of turn number 4. We get the white flag in the air. One more trip around for the number 23. Flash Gordon, Corey Gordon leaves him off to number 2. Suggs in the 2nd spot. We'll look for more in a 3 and 4 for the final time. They're all down low. Checker flag in the air. Give heat race number 1 to Corey Gordon. Brett Suggs will finish up 2nd. Christopher Ferguson, Jonathan Davenport will grab our 4th and final transfer out of heat race number 1. Greg Molyneux, Eric Molyneux, Kyle Armstrong, Matthew Emmerling will be on the list of drivers that'll go off into the LCQ. We hope everybody out there doing well. It is certainly Strange times indeed, and I was happy to have this audience out there. I want to thank SRI Performance, Draco Springs, and all the gang for coming out here and being a part of this one. Stock Car Steel as well. I know that was our original company name as I was talking to Patrick pre-race, getting some background on who an SRI Performance is. So a lot of you probably know. I'm learning for the first time as I do all my racing out here in the virtual world on iRacing, of course, and great to learn all of what's going on. But we have heat race number 2, the super late models on the track. Let's take you through our 3D Racing starting lineup and on the pole with car number 20. That'll be Matthew Stroop, Nick Stroop on the pole with car number 20, and alongside in car number 6, that'll be Ryan Ayers. Car number 44 will start third. That is John Ruggiero Jr., and alongside with car number 85 will be Brian Gainey. In the third row, Jake Tatro with car number 93, and Willie Evernham aboard car number 19 will start in position number 6. Seventh starter in the deuce, Tim Mauricio, and RJ Otto with car number 51. That'll be our 8 cars out there for heat race number 2. And so we've got plenty of heat racing to come here. We got 3 heat races on the docket, so we're halfway home here. 1 in, we're in 2. We got 1 more to come after this one. I hope you guys are all locked and loaded. Is in the turn number 2, Nick Stroop, or no, 45 car. It's just the top 20. It says 20, that's why I got all confused on my sheet. 45 car on the pole. Nick Stroop, the Big Ass Customs Graphics 45 Designs Bud Light machine will lead us off of turn number 2. Nick Stroop's down the back straightaway into turn number 3 and 4 already. We flash by the start-finish line to complete lap number 1, put Nick Stroop to the lead. John Ruggiero Jr. with car number 44. He is charged up to the second spot. Ryan Ayers, Jake Tatro now, and Willie Evernham. That is our top 5 off turn number 4, completing 2 laps. They flash on by, and I'm trying to study some of the name and number combinations, look at some of the sponsors on my sheet. We see this race for the lead forming. John Ruggiero Jr., car number 44, that white and red machine. He crossed him over down to the low side. He'll pick up the lead over Nick Stroop with a 45 car. Ryan Ayers is going to run in for third, and he will ride it deep in the 6 car. 2 turns number 1 and 2, nose to tail with top 3. Stroop going to try a battle for the lead into 3 and 4 as the starter puts the cross flags down. 4 laps in, 4 laps remain in heat race number 2. Ruggiero leading Stroop. Stroop gets really loose out of 2. That may check him up a little bit, bring him back to Ayers in the 6. Jake Tatro in the number 93 car. He rides to the 4th spot, holding off Evernham's charging number 19. Continuing to be nose to tail into turns number 1 and 2, and now a gap for the race lead with Ruggiero's number 44 as he has put Stroop away by almost 1 full second, 8/10 last time by. Nick starting to get back on the stick here, knock it down to 8/10 of a second even there. That was a pretty equal lap time for both. 2 laps remain in heat race number 2. The 44 car rockets into turns number 3 and 4. John Ruggiero Jr. looks like he may have this one stranglehold with 1 more trip around the dirt on dirt. Number 44 car, John Ruggiero, down the back straightaway into turn number 3 and 4. The starter going to put the checkered flag over the Lanier Speedway. Give the 44 John Ruggiero Jr. the win. Nick Stroop will finish up second. Ryan Ayers, Jake Tatro will take the final transfer spot over Willie Evernham, Brian Gainey, Tim Mauricio, RJ Otto will round out our field there for heat race number 2. So 2 are in the books. Take a look here, the starting lineup as we click across into heat race number 3. And so I'm going to do the best I can to bring some sponsors on the pole with car number 47, the Alpha Canvas 45 Designs Truly machine. That is Eric Riggins, and alongside Eric in car number 41, the ML Performance, Briggs Transport, SRI Performance, Draco Springs, Ayers Fabrication, Chubb Frank Racing, number 41. That is Matthew Logan. In row number 2 with car number 22, that'll be Zach Stroop with the number 8 car alongside the Draco Springs SRI Stock Car Steel, number 8 of Patrick Green. Trent Ivy, a heavy hitter, car number 88. He will start 5th with Dylan Smith alongside Dylan in the Gary's Karts, number 3. Michael Dobie will start 7th. He is in car number 3 with the number 17 alongside Matt Snyder. Matt Snyder with car number 17. That is our 8th car out there, and we take a look around. Some new names, some new combos, making sure the names and the numbers match to what we're seeing in our live touring scoring ticker up top and what I'm seeing here on the screen to make sure calling out the right name, the right sponsor represented. No, nobody mad at us here at the Full Velocity Racing Network. Appreciate Patrick coming over to us, giving us this great show. A 22 car is a 2. Thank you, Jack. I was kind of trying to put 2 and 2 together there. 22 car 2. A match troop on the inside as we go under the iRacingGuyFlag.com green flag. Let's race it up 8 laps around and look at like a speeding bullet. Car number 47, Eric Riggins, will lead us off of turn number 2 and already put that number 2 car of Zach Stroop up to the second spot. And talking to Patrick pre-race, he said the Stroop boys were going to be tough to handle here tonight. They believed him and Corey Gordon would be 3 drivers to keep an eye on all night long, but putting a dent in that thought right now is Eric Riggins up front with the number 47 holding off Stroop. Caught by 2 car lengths down at turn number 1 and 2 as things are happening quick. You look back here for third. Trent Ivy's number 88 car. He has already charged his way up into the 3rd spot around Matthew Logan. Patrick Green back there in the 5th spot. All doing a really nice job right now as Trent Ivy is the guy that was marching through, started up in the 5th spot, now up into the top 3, running in 2nd. But Eric Riggins leads the way in car number 47, and the Star are going to put cross flags down. 4 laps complete, 4 laps remaining, our 3rd and final heat race of the night. And then at 47 car, like a rocket ship, will lead us off of turn number 2, 3 car lengths advantage back to Meduse of Zach Stroop. Trent Ivy in for 3rd. Matthew Logan has run away. He's going to stranglehold on a 4th. Patrick Green's got his hands full back for 5th and 6th on back. The 8 car holding off the 3 of Dylan Smith, the 17, Matt Snyder and Michael Doobie in the 3 car back there trying to rim ride, holding on. That's our 8 cars as we work our way off of turn number 4. The starter put that 2 sticks in the air, 2 more trips around the 3/8 mile. The Lanier National Speedway, Eric Riggins has led all the laps of this one so far, and he will this time off of turns number 3 and 4. White silk in the air, 1 more trip around for the driver of that number 47, Eric Riggins. The Alpha Canvas machine is down, leading the way. Call it 3 car lengths into 3 and 4. LeDuce going to give it a big shot up high in the corner, but it's going to be Eric Riggins picking up the win in heat race number 3 over Zach Stroop. Trent Ivy, Matthew Logan, Patrick Green, Dylan Smith, Matt Snyder, Michael Doobie will round out our 8 cars here. So that'll do it for our 3 qualifying races this evening. That'll shove us forward into our B main, the last chance for these drivers to qualify their way in. The top 12 will make the main event. We are scheduled for 13, so let's take a look at our Team 3D Racing starting lineup for 15 laps around. And on the pole with car number 21 will be Greg Milleneux. With number 19, Willie Evernham to the outside of the front row. Patrick Green will start 3rd to the number 8. Eric Milleneux alongside. He is in car number 1. 5th starter will be the number 85 of Brian Gainey with the number 3 of Dylan Smith to the outside of row number 3. The 53 of Kyle Armstrong will start in position number 7 with Tim Paradiso. Let's skip that one. Paradiso, number 2, will start to the outside of row number 4 with Matt Snyder as number 17. Matthew Emmerling, tonight's quickest qualifier. He will start P10 in the B main. The number 51 of RJ Otto, Michael Doby in the number 3. And the number 69 of Joshua Flynn. Those are our 13 cars scheduled. Go 12 laps or 15 laps for battle. We'll take our top 12 of the 13 of the main event. I don't know if they're all there. 11. So we have 11. So they are all going to race in the main event. That will give me more time to go through the list, match up cars and names and sponsors to my own brain so we can call this race a little bit more precise and better. And hope you are all out there enjoying your night. We hope everybody's doing well. A great audience live tonight on the Full Velocity Racing Network. You guys have not already done so, guys and gals out there watching. Like our link, like our page, follow our page on Facebook. Even go over and give us a subscribe on YouTube as well, as we're approaching 1,000 subscribers over there. We appreciate that. Also, follow us over on Twitch TV as well. If you'd like to follow us over there through Twitch, do that. Like us, share us, follow us, subscribe to us, whatever you got to do. Keep in touch with us here. Hope you support what we do here in the Full Velocity Racing Network as we go under the iRacingGuyFlag.com green flag, and Greg Milleneux is going to lead the way off of turn number 2 with car number 21, and he will jump himself out into the race lead and leaving a battle for second. That goes 3 deep to 3 and 4. Patrick Green of the 8 shoves it up through the middle, put the 8 car now up to the second spot. Evernham's number 19. Willie stuck in the top lane. The number 19 rim riding up high. You find the 85 car of Brian Gainey. Brian doing a good job down to the low side, exiting turn number 4. Let's complete lap number 2. Molyneux leading the way over green, gaining now up to the 3rd spot with Evernham, Dylan Smith. Oh, Dylan's name in the top 5. And how about this number 98 car? Matthew Emmerling, fastest driver in our qualifying session here tonight. Right on top of the board. He's up with the top 5 or top 6 now as we have a yellow flag on the speedway. Yellow, yellow, yellow. First time tonight we have said the word yellow for the SRI Performance 50 here tonight, live on the Full Velocity Racing Network. We slow it down for the first time. Let's take a look at our Jonathan's Journeys, jmaxstrong.com, instant replay. See what happened to put us under our yellow flag for the first time. And what do we find in here, Jack, as we take a look back through? Found Eric Molyneux. I saw it too, the one car Eric Molyneux around, and I think extracurriculars with the 2. Paradiso, the number 2 car, him and RJ Otto's number 51 coming together. So I believe that's the story right there. First yellow flag of the night, Team Hard Motorsports, yellow flag number 1 here in the Full Velocity Racing Network at Lanier. Comes out on the lap number 5 of 15 complete as we ride around here under the yellow. Gives me a chance to catch up on some clerical. Take a peek around the speedway here as we work on the yellow. Patrick Green is now your race leader over Brian Gainey, so something would have missed there. And we go under the iRacingGuyFlag.com green flag now with lap number 8 going on to the scoreboard. Only caution flag laps are not counting here, or they are counting here tonight. Patrick Green going to lead. Matthew Emmerling now. Brian Guinea, Dylan Smith going to be our top 4 as we exit turn number 4. We're halfway home here in the B main. Now 8 laps complete, 7 laps remain. The race leader is the driver of car number 8, Patrick Green. Will lead him down the back straightaway. I lost in the infield here for a second. Let me catch back up. I know I was following along the 98 car of Gainey, who was running in 3rd. Emmerling's number 98 car. He has been the guy on a mission in the number 98 as he runs 2nd, trying to find his way around green. As we into turn number 3 and 4, the 8 car going to go to the bottom side. 98 car Emmerling, he is up top, ripping the lip, pushing the cushion, wherever it may be. He comes alongside out of turn number 2, and can we put the fastest driver here tonight? Lanier back up to the race lead in the B main. We will do so out of turn number 4. Green will fight back on by, but Matthew Emmerling will go to the point now with car number 98. So give him the lead down the back chute into 3. Put Green now back to 2nd. Dylan Smith from the 6th starting spot. He will be up to 3rd. Brian Gainey, Greg Molyneux. That is our top 5 as we are running out of time here in the B main. Starters already flashing up, 2 sticks up in the air, and this time around, when Matthew Emmerling exits turn number 4, he will get the signal. 2 more trips around the 3/8 mile. And he is just like a rocket right now, turning around laps of this place. 18.86 last time by, and pulling away by 0.6 of a second on Patrick Green. 2 seconds back to Dylan Smith, who is now up to the 3rd spot. Brian Gainey running in 4th. Greg Molyneux is car number 21. He started the pole. He's holding on to a game top 5, but under the white flag, and the leader just spun his way with a lap car off of turn number 2. Big issues there. That's going to change the race for the win. Give the B main to Patrick Green of the 8 car. Dylan Smith for 2. Brian Gainey will finish 3rd with Willie Evernham, Michael Doby, Kyle Armstrong, Greg Molyneux, Matthew Emmerling, Eric Molyneux, Tim Parisio, Matt Snyder, RJ Otto will be our 12 cars who good it on that one. Well, that had a lot of drama in the end. Emmerling got taken out in the last lap by a lap car. Like he was coasting on to the main event victory there. As we are through our B main. We're through qualifying. It is time for a 50-lap main event. I'm going to take a quick sip of the water. We'll come breaking in right back in here live. The starting lineup for the SRI Performance 50 tonight here at Lanier. All right, it is time for your starting lineup tonight on the Full Velocity Racing Network. SRI 50 on the pole with car number 2 will be Zach Stroop with the number 20 alongside of Nick Stroop. Stroop all front row. Row number 2 with car number 33, we find Brett Suggs with the number 47 of Eric Riggins to the outside of row number 2. Number 44 of Jean Ruggiero Jr. will start 5th with the number 23 of Corey Gordon to the outside of row number 3. Christopher Ferguson and Ryan Ayers making up row number 4. Trent Ivy and Jonathan Davenport rounding out our top 10 to start. 11 started with car number 93. That'll be Jake Tatro with the 41 car of Matthew Logan to his outside. Then the number 8 of Patrick Green. The 3 is Dylan Smith. The 85 of Brian Gainey. Willie Evernham, the number 19. Michael Doobie in the 3. The 53 of Kyle Armstrong. Greg Milleneux in the 21. Matthew Emmerling's 98. Eric Milleneux in the 1. 2 of Paradiso. That was RJ Otto's number 51. 24 cars. Let's go racing for 50 laps around the Lanier National Speedway. We are already stacked up in turn number 1 and 2. A big wreck off the corner. We are still wrecking down the back straightaway. Yellow, yellow, yellow on the speedway. That was a mess right away in the opening corner. We'll slow it on down for the first time tonight under yellow. We got hard-ass racing right at the opening lap. Gonna bring us under the yellow here, give us our J-Max Journeys Full Velocity Racing Network instant replay, and that one broke right up front. I saw a 33 car got a big shot. I saw Matt Stroop in the deuce got a piece. That was a big stack up from behind. It tore a lot of good cars. I saw Gainey's number 98 involved in that one. I also believe, was it Ruggiero's number 44? A lot going on right there. Yellow flag number 1 of the night. And man, we look out there now as we put two laps on the scoreboard. Somebody's got a big old connection warp up there. So that was the net code that brought out the yellow flag. I believe the 33 of Suggs may have blinked out. Somebody definitely got all jumbled up out of line. Chris Ferguson's 13 car got a piece as well. So running under yellow, waste, the yellow laps do count here. So 50 laps, we're going to do 50 circuits around, and we'll hope we'll see the majority of them under green. Want to say thank you, SRI Performance, bringing us aboard here tonight on the network as we return under the iRacingGuyFlag.com green flag. Throw it back in the air. Nick Stroop, Eric Riggins, Corey Gordon, Trent Ivy, Ryan Ayers is going to be our top 5 as we flash down to the west end of the speedway now into turns number 3 and 4. And we will race it up for the race lead as we exit the corner. Stroop going to lead now. Trent Ivy's number 88 car. Trent coming into play. Down the back straightaway into turn number 3 and 4. Eric Riggins, Flash Gordon there racing. And how about the 44 car, Jean Ruggiero Jr.? Saw him go out there and dominate in his heat race. And he is doing a great job right now running in the top 5. As we put, what do we got? 7 laps complete this time around. Then we look back up front, try to change my camera view to give a better look at the actions. We raced for second over a 1 and 2, and now a yellow flag on the speedway. So I got caught back up. Yellow, yellow, yellow. Second Team Hart Motorsports yellow flag for our main event finds us on lap number 8. The 45 car of Nick Stroop leading Trent Ivy, Eric Riggins, John Ruggiero, and Corey Gordon, our current top 5. But let's slow it down and see what may be the reasoning here for our second caution flag for our main event. J-Max Strong Full Velocity instant replay. Eric Milleneux, the number 1 car, was involved. Looks like he went for a little bit of a spin. There was some more going on over there. There's another car to the inside. The 19 car was also a piece, I think. Now we're looking here at 3. Oh yeah, they're all stats a parking lot over there. Small one. The car is involved. Second Team Hart Motorsports yellow flag of the night. And 51 car also getting a piece there as well of RJ Otto. So stuff happening in the middle part of the field, and slows them back down, and we'll get ready to go racing here as I believe we are doubled up, ready to unload. 45 car of Nick Stroop will lead the way over Trent Ivy in the number 88 car. As we go back under the iRacingGuyFlag.com green flag, Eric Riggins, John Ruggiero, Corey Gordon, And Zach Stroop and the Deuce back into the top 6 as we race it off of turn number 2. And wow, look at that 45 car got wicked loose. Trent Ivy like a rocket around the outside. You look at Stroop, 45, he'll fire back down low. Let's throw some sliders here on the restart. 12 laps complete. Ivy versus Stroop got a show in the front, and that's going to also bring the 44 of Ruggiero into the mix, as well as how they all stay topside heavy in the top 3 off of turn number 4. Put that race going on for the 4th spot as we find Corey Gordon's number 23, rim riding down to the low side. Eric Riggins is there. Matthew Logan, Greg Mullineaux with the number 21. Greg's had a good night. He has stayed in the top 10. We watch how this racetrack transitions now as the top 3 are all the top lane. Corey Gordon's number 23. Corey down to the bottom side. Him and the 44, Ruggiero. They are side by side off for turn number 2, racing for that 3rd spot. And we are putting on a clinic right now. A terrific race over there in the corner. 44 car, that white and red car. That's John Ruggiero up high. Corey Gordon. They call him Flash. He is down low with car number 23 doing a fantastic job running that low side. Racetrack in terrific shape right now. And you look right behind Corey, you see the 41 of Matthew Logan also running down low, so 2 different lines are working. Right now, the race leader, Trent Ivy, 0.2 of a second, the advantage between himself and Nick Stroop. Stroop with the number 45 car running in that 2nd spot as he will look to the low side, see if he can't threaten Ivy for the race lead off of 2 as we are wrecking again off of turn number 4, but we are staying under the green flag. No yellow from that stand yet. Now the yellow flag will come out. Yellow, yellow, yellow. For the 3rd time in our main event on lap number 19, we slow it on down. And for the 3rd time this evening, we got Team Hub Motorsports yellow flag number 3 in our 3rd Full Velocity Instant Replay of the night, brought to you by JMax Journeys, JMaxStrong.com. And I'm going to take a guess here that I believe the 93 car may have been involved with this one, as I think I saw that name kind of come through the standings. It's one of the Jack kind of tell me what's going on. He's my great director. It was an awesome job night after night. Apologizing for a little bit of a stutter looks like our stream may have this evening. I said iRacing is just jammed. It's affecting a lot of us out there streaming. Definitely do apologize there for the lack of crispness there to this stream here tonight. Eric Mullineaux getting into it with Jake Tate, shows number 93. 3rd yellow flag for our main event, 20 laps of 50. You are watching the Full Velocity Racing Network, your source for esports racing. Green flag returns to the air. Lap number 22. We go back to it with Nick Stroop trying to chase down the race leader, car number 88 of Trent Ivy. Jean Ruggiero's 44 car 3rd. Corey Gordon. Now Matthew Logan around Eric Riggins. Put Logan into the top 5. Riggins back in 6. Matthew Emmerling, a guy who I feel like has had the run past adversity all night long with car number 98. He currently runs in position number 7, Greg Mullineaux, Brian Ayers, Brett Suggs now back in the top 10 after a wreck on the opening lap. So 33 car on the march as we exit turn number 2 and a good race happening for the lead into turn number 3. Look at the 45 of Stroop. He will drive it in deep and sell it cheap. He'll hit the outside wall, opening the door back up for the 88 car of Trent Ivy. Put Trent back to the lead. Stroop now under fire because look at the 23 car of Flash Gordon, Corey Gordon. Thought he may take a shot to the low side. He was down low out of 2. I thought he may make a run for that 2nd spot, but he will elect to stay in line. Put Gordon up to 3rd, Ruggiero up to 4th, and Matthew Emmerling, guy who has been on the rise from position number 20 now into a top 5 with number 98. You see him, he was about to win the B main, got by a lap car the last lap, and is just kept fighting and fighting and fighting with that 98 car, and he now up to the 5th spot, trying to chase down 4 really good horses up ahead, including Ivy, the race leader, but him and Stroop having a good race there. Corey Gordon sitting back in the 3rd spot. Ruggiero Emmerling now 5th. You put Greg Mullineaux now, him around Eric Riggins, put Greg up to 6th. Up Riggins back to 7th. Matthew Logan, he was up to 5th, but he has dropped back now to the 8th spot. Brian Ayers and Brett Suggs running out our top 10 as we are working out off the exit of turn number 2 and watching the way this racetrack is kind of changing right before our eyes. We flashed by halfway already, and now 29 laps going up complete, and watching these top two just motoring on along and waiting for Flash Gordon's number 23 to maybe run down these top two. But I'm telling you what, I'm impressed by the run by this Trent Ivy, number 88. We know Trent's a heavy hitter on the dirt. 88 car leading the way by 2 car lengths over Nick Stroop out of turn number 2 as he hits the outside wall again, making some love as we are in lap traffic. They are splitting the difference. Molyneux's car number 1 in the middle. It's held up the 45 car, something fierce. Cars diving to the low side. 53 of Armstrong down there trying to get out of the way. Man, this is really stacking them up here late in the going. The leader, Ivy, he cleared the lap traffic and now begin to run away from Nick Stroop. Back here in second, Corey Gordon, John Ruggiero, Matthew Emmerling. Those are the guys now having to maneuver through this lap cars as we worked our way into turns number 3 and 4. Already 3 laps going complete in the 88 car, now driving away as he was the first one to hit the traffic. He found the hole, and Trent Ivy may be coasting out to a $100 gift card. Phil can't English. $100 gift card to SRI Performance. The second place finisher tonight will walk away with a $50 gift card as well. So that's really cool. SRI Performance, the leader, the racing world. They say they're advanced auto parts of the real racing world. They will hook you up with anything you possibly may need. Check them out today on Facebook over at SRI Performance as we are approaching 40 laps in. 35 complete here at the Lanier National Speedway. Trent Ivy leading by 1 even second over the 45 of Nick Stroop. John Ruggiero's car number 44. John caught a lap car, used it as a pick. He now back to the 3rd spot around Corey Gordon. Corey's got a good gap between himself and the 98 car of Matthew Emmerling. Greg Molyneux, the number 1 car, 21 car. He's had a good night. Started 19th in our feature event. He is up to 6th. And Matthew Logan has rebounded nicely. The number 41 car, he back to the 7th spot now as we are zooming through this feature event as the leader is already off of turn number 4. Going to complete circuit number 38. That is the number 88 car of Trent Ivy. Just trying to peek and zoom in on that car a little bit if I can. Trent was not on the original entry list here tonight. Don't want to miss any sponsors that may be out there watching, but I do apologize out there. Who's out there watching the Facebook live chat? Jeff Sandlin. We need more ice on the beer. I like that. I like that a lot. I appreciate y'all chiming into the Facebook live chat there tonight. I'm trying to do my best I can to call the race and monitor what's going on. Jack Chewin's doing a good job as he always does on the controls here at the network, as we apologize. The reason the stream is just stuttery here tonight. Definitely not up to our standards we put here at the network. We apologize to all you guys out there for watching. But we have a yellow flag late in the go. Yellow, yellow, yellow. 5th yellow flag of our main event brings us on lap number 42. We will slow it on down again and see if we can't find the reasoning for our most recent caution flag of the main event. And not sure why the yellow come out there. No, it was thrown from race control, so it may have not been per se an incident on the racetrack. We'll take a look around. Not seeing nothing either, Jack. Is maybe the 47 of Eric Riggins. He was on the lead lap in the top 10 and now is sitting 1 lap down. So maybe an issue there. The 47 car that may have put us under the yellow flag. We are both efforting, trying to find exactly what may be the reasoning for our 5th yellow flag of the main event as we slow it on down and take a look around the 3/8 mile. It looks like we found something there with the 47 car of Eric Riggins. He had a strong night. Looks like he's going to be starting this one from behind here as we go back under the iRacingIFlag.com green flag. Things are happening quickly as they always do at Lanier. Now 44 laps complete, under 5 laps remaining in regulation time. Ivy, Stroop, Gordon, Ruggiero, Emmerling will continue to be our top 5 as we exit 4. Watching the 88 ripping the lip up high. He has a thing meltdown, but look at the 45 car. He'll drive deep in the corner. Look at Emmerling's number 98 car down to the bottom. Matthew Emmerling in the mix as we are 3 deep in 3 and 4. Sean Ruggiero in the mix there with Matthew Logan in the inside. Corey Gordon up high with number 23. There are things changing doing my voice justice. We are racing hard, and we have Team Har Motorsports yellow flag number 6 out there. Definitely hard-ass racing. Team Har Motorsports yellow flag number 6 here on the Full Velocity Racing Network. Slow it down again. We'll see if we can't find where this one may be. This one may involve the 21 of Millennium, 49 of Davenport may also have a piece of this one as well. So give Jack a little point of reference what he can go look for. But yellow flag back on the speedway. And God, this one's getting hairy up front. How about the drive from Matthew Emmerling's number 98 car? Started 20th. Quick time in qualifying. To the outside, the front row when we get back ready for the restart. And it will be a green-white checker to settle it here tonight. Green-white checker. Settle the SRI Performance 50 on the Full Velocity Racing Network. Brent Ivy will lead the way at this moment over Matthew Emmerling, Nick Stroop, Corey Gordon, John Ruggiero Jr. There's our top 5. The 47 of Riggins is involved. That one, 93 of Tetro. 21 car of Greg Molyneux was also involved back there. So a lot to see as I'm going back there and watching through what Jack's showing off there. But there is our previous yellow flag as we come off of turn number 4. iRacingGuyFlag.com. Green flag goes back in the air. Trent Ivy, can he hold on and win this 50-lap main event? We are 4, call it 5 deep off turn number 2. Oh my goodness, could they make this thing work? We're in 3 and 4. The white flag going in the air. One more trip around, and can we survive another lap? Racing hard as we are. We are turned around in turns number 1 and 2. Trent Ivy leading the way down the back straightaway into turn number 3 and 4. The checkered flag goes in the air. Trent Ivy going to pick up the win of the SRI Performance 50. John Ruggiero Jr. will finish up second over Corey Gordon. Nick Stroop, Ryan Ayers going to be our top 5 with Zach Stroop. Matthew Logan, Matthew Emmerling finishing up 8th. Christopher Ferguson, Dylan Smith making up the top 10. Jonathan Davenport, Patrick Green, Brett Suggs, Greg Molyneux, Eric Riggins running out our top 15. 16th for Jack Tetro, Kyle Armstrong 17th. Brian Gainey 18th, Eric Molyneux 19th. Willie Evernham will round out our top 20 with RJ Otto. Michael Doobie. Tim Paradiso and Matt Snyder, our 24-car field on the Full Velocity Racing Network. We welcome you. I'm glad you guys have joined in tonight. Hope you've had a good time. We're going to have no post-race show. I don't think we have any access to the interviews here, so we're going to sign off here. Tonight's big winner is going to be car number 88, Trent Ivy. He takes down the win at Lanier.